Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Malan. I'm doing the DCP in the fall, so I make a lot of videos that involve Disney and the Disney College program, and I also do other videos like going green and my puppies and those kinds of things. So if you want to know more, click the subscribe button down below and let's get started with today's video. So this video is going to be kind of short because it's going to be the DCP tag, and I know that this video is far overdue, but you know, it'll be fun. I've never done one of these before, so let's get started. Question number one is, how did you hear about the program? So I remember hearing about it my freshman year of college. I got like an email that it was like some seminar or something that this lady was going to talk to you about Disney College program. I was like, what is that? Like, huh? So I did a lot of research into it, and I didn't actually end up applying for it until, well, I really wanted to apply for it spring of my sophomore year, but that would have meant that I would have gotten in fall of my junior year and I would have missed football season, and if you are from the South, you know that that's a no-no. So I ended up applying for it in fall of my junior year instead, and then I got it and I went into spring 2016 as a DCP, so yeah. Actually, that was my first program. Spring of 2016 was my first program, and then now I'm actually going back for fall of 2018, and I know what you're thinking, you just said fall was a no-no, but I'm actually graduated now, so I'm kind of like going there for good this time. Alright, question number two is, how was the interview process? I feel like it went a lot smoother my first time around, actually. I know that sounds kind of strange, it usually was smoother the second time. But my first time around, I had gotten some advice from a friend who had done the DCP and was just like, you know what, smile. I know they can't see you, but they can hear you. So like, smile, it'll kind of like help push through that enthusiasm that you have for the program. And I definitely carried that on into my second interview for this program also, but the first one was more like, just like I was overjoyed and I was just like, like, I'm really glad I got that on video. But basically it just went really this and I just talked about how much I love Disney, which is totally true. I didn't have to fake that. And yeah, so it went pretty well. And then this time around, this next upcoming, I was way more nervous for some reason. I really kind of thought that I was gonna be looked at like, oh, she's done it before, we don't need her again. Like, I was so scared, I was so nervous, but it turned out okay, so it's fine. Alright, question number three. Where were you when you found out? Okay, so the first time around I remember very clearly. I was at a friend's house, we were watching TV, and as soon as he sat down, I like jumped up because I was reading the email as he came in the room. And I was like freaking out and just like, oh my god, and he was like, what is wrong with you? And I explained, like, I get to go to Disney for 8 months, so like, what? It wasn't 8 months, it was 6 months. Whatever, point was I got to go to Disney and I was really excited about it. And this time around I actually don't remember very well. All I remember from this time around is I had already done the phone interview, and there was a church group that I go to on Monday nights, and I remember one Monday I was like, guys, I need prayers for a job because I don't have one yet for after graduation, and if I don't get one, my mother's going to kill me. They all thought that was funny. It was kind of real. I'm just kidding. But then the next Monday, right after, I had a job. And I was like, praise report, got a job, we're fine. Like, so I don't remember exactly where I was when I found out the second time around, but I know that I was with my friend Sierra because we literally never left each other's side this past semester, so there you go. Number four, what is your role and what were your preferred roles? Okay, so first time around, I was a lifeguard and ended up getting cross-trained in CAC, which is Children's Activities Host. But my preferred roles actually did not include lifeguard. It did include Children's Activities Host, but that was way later into my program that I got cross-trained in that. But it ended up being really fun, and I really don't regret that situation at all. There's that one. And then this time around, I am going to be a convention guide, which I'm really, really excited about. That's a lot more geared towards my, my major, which is communications. So I'm going to be a convention guide, and that was definitely one of my preferred roles this time around. So I got really lucky this time around. So I got really lucky both times around, let's be honest. Like, I got to wear that shiny little name tag every day and work for Disney. So no complaints here. Number 5. How did you find your roommates, and how many do you want? I think the first time around I wanted 3 roommates. 3 or I think 5. So like I either wanted to be in a room with 4 people, or I wanted to be in one with 6. And I think I wanted Chatham, but I ended up getting Patterson, and I got a room of 6. But I did potluck, so I didn't know any of my roommates going in, and it actually ended up being really, really great, and I still love them to death. Some of them are still down there. I'm really excited to see them. Can't wait to see you guys. So yeah, it really doesn't matter if you like pick your roommates or you don't. You're gonna have roommates that you pretty much don't really know anyway, regardless. You know what I mean? You might know them a little longer on Facebook, but that's it. So there's that. But this time around, I'm actually living out of housing. So I'll be in an apartment with a very good friend of mine from college, actually, who's down there for her Disney internship program. So like, we're killing it in that apartment. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Number 6, okay. What are you going to miss while you're in the program? I'm definitely gonna miss my mom, because she lives about 8 hours away from Orlando, and I don't know, I really love my mom to death. She's my best friend, so I'm gonna miss her. I'm also, this could sound so strange, I'm also really gonna miss QT, because they don't have QT down in Florida, okay? QT, for those of you that don't know, is like the super gas station of super gas stations. Like, it is the most amazing gas station, and I know that's weird because it's a gas station, but I don't care. They got 69-cent slushies and pretzels with cheese. I'm happy. Like, love QTs. Wow, I sound weird. But I don't know. I love QT so much. It's like one of those things when I come home for breaks, I'm like, I gotta stop by QT at least once and get me a slushie. Like, love QT. Gosh, I'm gonna miss it. They do have Wawa down there. I've never actually been to a Wawa. We'll see. We'll see how it compares. It might just have to hold me over. It's fine. Alright, number 7. We're on 7? Yeah, we're on 7. What's your favorite Disney park? I love this question. Okay, so my favorite Disney park is actually, I have a couple of answers for this one. So my favorite Disney park overall has to be Hollywood Studios. There's some changes going on to it, so I don't know exactly, you know, how well that fits in with what I'm about to say right now, because the reason that I love it so much is because I love Golden Age Hollywood. I think it's just like, oh, it's just like a glorious, glamorous time, and it's just beautiful. And so I love the Chinese theater. I love, you know, the kind of studios look of it. That's just really, really cool. And I've been going to Disney since Hollywood Studios was MGM. So I still call it MGM sometimes. But like, I've just always loved it. I've always loved it for that reason, because it just transports you to Golden Age Hollywood. And that's something that Disney will never not be good at, is transporting you where it's like called, you know? So like, you're in Hollywood Studios, it's supposed to be Golden Age Hollywood, so you feel like you're there. If you're in Epcot and you're in the World Showcase, if you're in Paris, it feels like you're there, you know? So that being said, my favorite park to go to when I'm by myself is Epcot. I love Epcot. It's so chill, you know, like, you just go, and like, I'm not like a huge, like, I don't need to ride Frozen, did I say words correctly? I don't need to ride Frozen Forever After. I think I said that correctly. That's staying in there. That's not gonna be a blooper, sorry. But I don't need to ride like those kinds of rides. I literally just go and I explore the world, and I love it. It's so great. And for someone who like has a heart for traveling, like, I want to go everywhere before I die. like that's just like a perfect little, it tides me over until I actually have enough money to be able to travel to the rest of the world. So it's really cool. I really like it. It's one of those places that, okay, in DCP it's like a misconception that you have to go with people all the time, and you don't. Okay, do not ever for a second think that you actually need to have people with you to go to the parks. Go by yourself once in a while. I promise you, you're gonna love it. Like, I did all 4 parks in one day, but I did that by myself because I knew, because I made a plan. I actually have a blog post on this. I will link it down below. But I had a plan and I got it done because I was by myself and I didn't have everybody else being like, hey, let's do this. Okay, now let's do this, you know, like, and it was so great, and it was one of my favorite days actually while I was in the DCP. And I'm not saying don't go with people like ever. Definitely go with your friends and your roommates and stuff, because I love going with my roommates, don't get me wrong, but when I am with other people, I'm very passive and I'm very like, I don't care, because I've been to the park so many times, I really just genuinely don't care what we do when I'm with other people. But when I'm by myself, it's a lot easier to be like, oh, I really want to do this, let's go. Like, you know, so don't be afraid to go by yourself, but also don't not go by yourself at all, because trust me, those times with your friends is going to be really special. Okay, that being said, sorry for the tangent. Number 8 is first thing you want to do when you get there. Dole Whip. I'm getting myself a Dole Whip because I love Dole Whip so much. For those of you that don't know, Dole Whip is a pineapple ice cream. I get so excited talking about it. It's a pineapple ice cream, and you can get it like in a float version that comes with pineapple juice, and it's just the most wonderful thing ever. I love it so much, and yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get there. So excited. I lived off Dole Whip my first DCP, like you have no idea. I've been getting Dole Whip since, like, it used to be this little stand right across from the Robinson family treehouse, that it was like literally 2 windows, and it was not a big deal, and nobody really knew about it. And me and my dad and my brothers would go, and we would get our, you know, afternoon snack, which was for my dad a root beer float, and the rest of us was a Dole Whip float. That is my childhood memory of Dole Whip, and I have loved it since I was a child for that reason, for multiple reasons. Pineapple is my favorite fruit, so like it really just was meant to be, if we're being honest. So now it's like this huge stand, there's like 6 windows and like 12 cast members working on Dole Whip, and I'm like, when did this happen? But it's my favorite. Alright, so number 9. What is number 1 on your bucket list? I actually, when I was reading this question, I was kind of like, I don't actually think I know, you know? Like, I went back, because I did do a blog post for my DCP bucket list. I will also link below. But I could not, for some reason I could not think of what exactly it was that I wanted to do first. I don't know. Oh, I remember. I'm really excited to spend my birthday in the parks, because I've never actually spent my birthday in the parks ever. I've never celebrated my birthday with Disney, and I'm really excited to do that, because it's, you know, it's a special thing to celebrate your birthday in Disney parks, you know, like it's just, it's glorious. I've only ever heard stories, and I'm not going to get my hopes up for everything that I've heard, because I know that that's crazy, but like, I'm just really excited to wear that blue button and to have it be my actual birthday. We wore them once on my first DCP with some friends, and we inserted un, so it was our happy unbirthday. Alice in Wonderland reference. So we had a good time with that, but like, you know, I can't wait to spend my actual birthday in the parks. I'm really excited. I'm trying to get some cool reservations for that day. We'll see. Alright, last question. One thing you hope to take away from the program. So my first program, I left because I knew that if I hadn't, I would have stayed forever and never gone back to school. So basically what I want to take away from this program is a lifelong job with the best company in the world that I love so much. And yeah, I just genuinely want to work for Disney forever. So like, that's kind of what I want to take away from this, is just like keeping my foot in the door this time. Like, I had my foot in the door, took it out, and now it's back there, and I want to keep it there, you know? I want to like walk through the door this time. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to get in this program. So that's all the questions. Thank you so much for watching this DCP tag. I really hope you enjoyed my answers. I don't know. If you have any questions about the DCP, I am an alum, so I do know quite a bit about being there already. Or if you have any questions coming up about my future college program, please comment down below. I'd be happy to make a video about anything that you want to know about me or the program or my dogs or going green or whatever the case may be. I love pretty much anything creative, so you can comment about anything and I will probably make a video about it. But yes, please leave your comments down below. Let me know if you like this video also. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.